Hey, what's going on, guys? It's G-Rad here, and I am using a different video camera here, so please forgive my failed video attempt if this doesn't work, but I am going to go through a demonstration on how to use an iRig stream with an electronic drum module. I see this come up a lot, and this will work with pretty much any iRig that you own, and in my case it's the iRig stream, which records in stereo, so this is going to be really nice, and I'm going to be recording directly to my iPhone 12. And so let's get this going. First and foremost, you're going to need your electronic kit, which mine is right here. It is my TD27 souped up kit. No, not really souped up at all, actually. It's basic, you know, and it's just a nice little setup. It works for me. And of course, over here, I have my iPhone 12 with my iRig already attached to it on top of my mini fridge. And as you can see, the phone is already set in my tripod that I use for recording my videos. So that's supposed to sit flat, but sometimes it doesn't always want to play nice, but it works, so I'm not arguing. And then here is the actual iRig device itself. So as you can see, the iRig has RCA out, or inputs, and this big dial knob right here is your input gain. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a cable that does stereo out to RCA, or quarter inch to RCA, and I happen to have that right here with this cable. It's 15 feet long, perfectly long enough to do what I want it to do. And for me being blind, I actually have the left side marked with some tape. It really may be the left side, it's just I have the same side marked with tape at each end, so I'll know that the tape end goes to the tape end. So I'm going to hook this into my main outputs on my module, just like so. Doing this with one hand is not always easy. Doing this blind is even worse. And then I'm going to run the wire, because I run it behind all this, so it's not in my way, because this is usually a permanent setup. So I'm just going to go ahead and run it for here. And I'm just going to go ahead and just temporarily for now come over here to the iRig without going behind everything. And I'm going to hook the cable into the left side with the tape for me. Being completely blind, anybody with visual impairment can do the same thing. Sorry you're not seeing much, but see, now I got that hooked up. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to connect my headphones, because I use a screen reader. This might actually be useful for anybody who's blind or visually impaired and want to use this setup. It is completely possible. So I'm going to hook my headphones into the iRig's headphone jack right here on the side. So if you're looking at the actual iRig, the connector that goes into the phone is at one end of a rectangular shaped box with a huge dial on the top, and the RCA's go at the other end. And on one side you have two dials in the headphones. The first dial, like if the headphones are connected to facing the back, the dial to the left is your volume for your headphones, and the dial to the right is your mic input volume for your headphones if you're using a mic in your line. Now on the other side you have your power supply connection and two switches. The first switch is an audio feedback kind of thing that you can hear what's going on, and then the second switch is stereo mono, which I have to the left for stereo, and then the feedback thing is always in the on position, just so that way I can always be sure I hear it. Now on my phone you're not going to hear my screen reader talk, but I will explain what I'm doing. I'm going to turn on the phone screen.
7:15 p.m.
Okay, maybe you will hear it for a little bit.
7.
I'm going to unlock it.
FaceTime. YouTube.
And need to hook it up actually before it actually. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to I'm going to hook up the lightning cable to the phone's lightning input. I'm going to open the camera. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, cool. So now I got the camera set up. I'm going to take my camera to recording mode. Okay, I got my camera mode set to video. when my zoom is at 1.0, I usually take it to 0.5. Okay. And there's a record video, so I'm going to hit record here. And now the video is recording direct audio from the iRig stream. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come over to the kit. I'm going to unplug my headphones from the iRig before I do so. But I'm going to come over to the kit. I am going to power on if it ain't already. And the answer to that is yes, it is. So that's good. It's already powered on. I'll just get that cord out the way. And now I can hear what's going on from the drums. Now, the one thing I want to do before I go any further, and this is something I did at the iRig, I always at least turn my master volume about halfway down on my module. And I turn it about 3/4 of the way down, so that way I'm guaranteed not to clip. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the camera down, and you're going to hear the audio switch to the camera while I'm playing, even though you're going to see me playing from this angle as well. Alright, cool. So that, my friends, is how you do it. Now all you got to do from here is I'm going to take my disconnect my headphones. Now I'm going to go back over to my phone that I just recorded that on. And I'm going to plug in my headphones into the iRig so I can hear my screen reader. Alright, cool. Now I should be able to simply stop recording video. And I am through with the iRig. So, to make it easier on me, I'm just going to unhook this.
Photos.
I'm going to go to my photos.
Photos. Add. Button. Albums. Heading. My albums. See all. Button. Recents. 11 photos. A drum set on a gray surface and recents. Albums. Back button. Albums. Back button. Video. Video. March. Video. 9 photos. Video. 7:17 p.m. Video. Recents. Back button. Today. Edit. Button. Video. Play video. Button. Toolbar. Play video. Button. Play video. Video. A group of musical. Landscape.
Now you're fixing to hear, as you can obviously guess, I've already recorded, and you can see that I am moving around. I don't know how well you can see the phone's camera, but you're fixing to hear the drums come up here in a minute. And that's it. That's all you do. I hope this video has been informative enough for you guys. As you can see, that is my exact performance. And there you have it.
Portrait. A person sitting in front. Photos.
Alright guys, well, I hope you got something out of this. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to send me a message. And I will talk to you guys soon. Alright, peace out.